other state schools that you participate with when you can in an annual event, and some big ones that take place not only on their campus but especially here in Birmingham at regions. You got Auburn that comes into town. You also have Alabama Crimson Tide. How much does that help your team when it comes to maybe conference play? And I know that baseball, you got a lot of good teams and a lot of different teams, or a lot of good players on a lot of different teams. So maybe by whether you play in this conference or that conference, there's a lot of good baseball is what I'm saying. But how much does that help you?
Well, I think it's necessary. You know, when you look at the top of our league, you take East Carolina, for example. You know, East Carolina, you know, they've hosted regionals, super regionals. You know, they've had a better program than Alabama and Auburn has for a while now. So, you know, if we're going to compete at the top of our league, we have to be able to compete against those schools in the SEC as well. And, you know, we're fortunate to be where we are geographically that, you know, in baseball, you need games. You know, teams need road games for RPI reasons. And, you know, we're able to get, you know, those teams here. You know, I think this year we have 5 SEC games on the schedule, which is good for us. It's a good exposure piece. Our guys like playing them because, again, you want to play good people. And we're fortunate to be in the middle of a lot of good teams, a lot of good baseball. You know, you even take that further to Troy State that, you know, is in our state. They're top 20 in the country right now. You know, Jacksonville State's going to be at the top of their league. Sanford will be at the top of their league. So there's a lot of good baseball in our area that we get to compete against. And for us to be able to compete at the top of our league, which is the ultimate goal. That's what we're chasing. You know, we've got to be able to play toe-to-toe with an Auburn and Mississippi State and Alabama because we're going to have to be able to play toe-to-toe with East Carolina and Tulane and Rice and Wichita State and South Florida and all the other teams that are going to be really good within our league.
But